Alright, Final Fantasy 14. Let's do this. On Horde? I don't know what you're saying. I said black side on Horde. Yeah, Horde mode is green. Oh, by the way, apparently you can create stuff on Midgard Summer now. I do know a lot of people that are on Midgard Summer, so I thought about transferring, but then I'm like, at the same time, I don't know why I would at this point, because it just costs money to transfer, and there's really no real difference other than I could join a free company with people. Thoughts? I don't know. Somebody mentioned that to me today while I was home, and I debated. But it's just, it's like $18. It's not that much. But I am trying to save money for FanFest, because FanFest is going to be crazy expensive. And I'm going to Disneyland also. Ah! Thank you for the follow, Penguin Keys. Yeah, I've never been to Disneyland. Oh, look at the little tiger cub. She got a cute outfit, too. Alright, we're back to Final Fantasy 14. Crowd tells me that the forum made a rather momentous announcement. There's to be a great exodus, is there? I'm riding my narrow escape from the Isle of All. Realization and running the mixture of relief and regret after. Why me, I ask myself. Why me? I mean, I can. It would probably cost like $40. For a piece of paper. Why us? Why now? Why wonder? There's no use fretting over the cosmic morality or lack thereof. We're here and we'll go through this together. Who knows, maybe my luck will rub off and grant everyone a narrow escape. There's no harm in praying for as much. Oh, but enough of my rambling. I'm sure you're exhausted. Your chamber awaits. Fuzzy Foxy hat was $40. It wasn't made out of fox, was it? Blood Moon! Zombies are coming! The moon is made of cheese. Oh! A visitor's come knock at your door. Whoever could it be? I mean, I know who I'm picking. It's Dola. Right? Does everyone agree with Stola? I have? I don't remember. Alright, I'm picking Stola. It is Stola. I guess whoever you pick is the one that shows up?
You're still awake. Good.
Either that or I get really lucky. Hi, Stola. Come on in.
Might I trouble you to stand still for a moment?
Not for you, anything.
Nothing appears out of the ordinary.
I didn't stand still for very long.
A precautionary measure. You will recall that serving as a vessel for abundant light in the First very nearly ended poorly. In your recent battle on the moon, you were almost certainly exposed to similar, if not greater, forces. Fortunately, From what I can see, you and your ether are none the worse for wear.
You want to come in and check more thoroughly?
Would that Reen were here to confirm my assessment. To think you actually found yourself in a direct confrontation with Zodiac.
Is it actually her?
As if Xenos gallivanting about in your body was not misfortune enough. Did you so grossly offend every single deity in a past life that they saw fit to place a curse upon your soul?
Here's the question. Are you really cursed if you overcome everything that life throws at you?
Forgive me. That was in poor taste. I recall vividly how battered and broken it was in the depths of Amarot.
I do remember a curse of may you live in interesting times. Basically saying, you know, I hope crazy stuff happens around you all the time.
Would that you could have seen it with your own eyes. Mayhap then you would understand why the greater part of me is glad you did not. It was a horror beyond description. Promise me you will be careful. That you will seek my counsel if you feel unwell.
You'll be the first. Yep.
That puts my heart at ease, if only a touch. I suspect it will grow colder as the night wears on, so do be sure to stay warm.
I don't think she's gonna come in, guys.
Sleep well. May the shadows keep you.
Of course she cares. Aw, bye, Stola. I didn't say it. Or did I say that out loud? Oh, okay. I was definitely thinking it, but I didn't say it. A short while earlier in the Alamegan Quarter. Is it back below freezing again yet? It's at freezing.
Thank the gods that tower is gone. The sight of it was enough to make me sick.
It's gonna be icy in the morning again. I'm so sick of ice. And we get another round maybe next weekend. This weekend.
Thank the Ilsebar contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Aye, I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum, too.
Okay, I need to ask something. So, it was commented that I was leaning during chess puzzles. I gotta know, is this the lean that was happening? Is this what it looked like? Something like this? Okay, so this position, the other way, okay. So this position is when I'm leaning on my hand. So my hand is on the armrest and I'm leaning on it and resting my hand on and chewing on my fingers or touching my face or resting on my hand. That's what that. So if that gives you any idea how far I'm leaning, that's like 2 or 3 inches. Quit throwing Legos at me.
But is it true? They brought back tempered Garlean soldiers.
As Commander Aldin tells it, they've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then.
Why are we here?
I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Who is
Wanted
this?
to think about it for a while yet. They're to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
What is... Did that guy start turning into goo? Meanwhile, in Ishgard. No, Xehanort was just wandering around in Garlemald. I mean, I guess he could have made it there. Oh, there's that bunny. The cleaner.
Another day, another commission of paramount importance.
A paramount importance. I got to work on my Icelandic accent.
What have we here?
Well, what have we here?
Hey, are you all right?
Are you all right?
Was that? No. The shadows play tricks, nothing more.
Nothing more.
The towers are gone, and the Garlean threat has abated. And yet, why does it feel as though it's about to get much, much worse?
Well, the world's about to end. Where's the sound? Where's it coming from? Oh, there it is. But the Fountain is supposed to manifest in fire. The music just kicked off. The music just kicked off. Okay, I was just about to call for you. I'm afraid we've received another call for assistance. This one comes from Brad's Han. The others have assembled in the main hall to discuss the situation. You must join them at once. I think we picked a perfect place to stop last night. Oh, do I need to go brush? Yeah, I think I should go brush real quick. I think it's time. I'm 1 minute early. Yeah, we should go brush before we kick it off. Alright, I'm gonna go brush. I have 3 minutes. I'll be right back, okay? Brushy, brushy. Okay, I'm back. 30 seconds early, for once. Very rare that I make it back early. Kind of wild, if I'm honest. 18 seconds. I see Pixels is playing some agility games in RuneScape. Random Fox. Random Fox. Princess Night Fox. Perfect for the battle to come. Yep. Ah, there you are. Well, Pixels is probably gonna stay member. I'm gonna renew mine after FanFest. Probably. Sometime. Our worst fears have come to pass, but moments ago we received grim tidings from our contact in Razat Han. Vile beasts have appeared as if out of nowhere, claiming one victim after the next. What's more, they say that this very sky burns above them. Good gods, are the final days already upon us? It appears so. Sadly, that is all the information we have at present. No doubt the people at Razat Han are busy fighting for their lives. We must go at once. They need our help. Yeah, fledgling is next on my list as well, Pixels. Agreed. Crow, you best remain here at Totaro and gather what knowledge you can. You're in no condition for a long journey, I imagine. I was actually gonna go do the Barbarian Agility course, but I have to do some kind of bar crawl first. Very well. Similar phenomena may have been observed elsewhere, and if so, we must know about it at once. Be safe out there, yes? Let's make it first for Yedlamod. Must prepare ourselves for what may lie ahead. Yeah, I probably won't play much for a couple days. Off we go. I mean, we just now hit level 85 quest, so we're like halfway through.
And lo, vile beasts did rise.
Uh-oh. Rain of fire.
Leaving naught in their wake but blood and ash.
What?
Sun scorches earth and boils seas. And our sins ascend unto the heavens. Three dooms to unmake all we were.
Well, let's start killing.
The sky burns. The final days are truly upon us.
No? Now we fight back.
My friends, I trust you have heard the news.
We have. What can you tell us of the situation, Your Excellency?
Last night, the isle was rocked by tremors, and the earth itself cried out. Aloft, the heavens began to burn. From all about, unholy beasts, the likes of which we had never seen, came forth in fury and rage. No. To say they came forth would be inexact. The people of Razat Han themselves transformed into these baleful fiends.
That's unfortunate. Yep.
Though the phenomenon was observed throughout our lands, the first creature, the largest and most dreadful of the lot, wrought havoc upon us here in our fair city.
Oh, that'd be terrifying, because you don't know who is going to turn.
Though they bear superficial resemblance to divinities of legend, they are ungodly abominations. The people decry them as blasphemies. The Large One's rampage has since taken it to the northern reaches of the island. I mean to dispatch our radiant host in an attempt to quell the threat.
And what of Vritra?
Vritra too makes for the north of his own accord, and yet he knows the blasphemy and its minions were but yesterday his beloved people. I pray his boundless compassion and mercy does not deter him from taking unenviable but necessary action.
Understood. I ask that you allow us to aid you in quelling this threat.
You would risk your lives to help us yet again? I have no words to express my gratitude.
Is that his hair, or is that a feather that looks like the same color?
Our regiments approach the north from several directions, with a number of units set to depart from the docks of Yedlimat. They will make landfall in an area of dense jungle, where one can expect to encounter dangers even beyond the fell beasts
Alright,
we
let's go
hunt.
after him.
I leave you to your preparation. You will find me at the docks when you are ready to depart.
Fist clench. There it is.
We're as prepared as we'll ever be. Let's go.
Everybody's simple, Jess. And thank you for lending us your aid in our battle against the blasphemy. Let's review our plan of attack. I have a plan. Attack. Yeah, often the coolest things, the coolest looking things are the most deadly. I'd have you board this boat and circle around to the north side of the island. What boat? There you'll find a dense jungle we call Fashionably. It is a sacred wood home to many temples and a number of villages. Vritra and the Radiant Host will have gone there ahead of us. Ask that you join them and do all in your power to destroy the blasphemy. Fashionably. Alright, let's get our party set up. Let's see here. Alright, we have to take Stola.
I stand ever
Right
ready.
then.
Should we go to this party again? Perhaps. Good question. Let's go. In Check's defense, however, he'd already put that in when he hit Showfox. Also, I'm pretty sure we have a whole Beat Saber with this model.
Heed me. These are children of Stavner. Forgive me. I could do them no harm.
It's okay, we'll handle it for you. See everybody to safety.
Allow me.
If this is the only way,
It is.
I shall silence the beasts of the air. Pray continue onward.
He's up there. Oh, I thought this was blocked by fire, but it's not. The weather is apocalypse. Kind of appropriate. No, they're pretty bit deadly.
Allow me.
I know some people call me pretty. I'm also quite deadly. Not convenient. Yep.
You underestimate me!
Too late for us all. It's not too late. Okay, maybe it's too late. That's a Terminus Snatcher. Does he snatch Terminuses? So we went after ones that talk? We got the ones that are talking? No. Oh crap. Exactly. Oh, that hurt.
There.
Allow me.
Wow, his shoulder made me move. You see that?
This will hurt.
There.
Level up.
What is this vile presence I sense? The horde draweth near.
Poor elephant.
Be on your guard.
Sort of a horse. That's all of them. Little man loves fire. I also like seeing things burn though, so.
Allow me.
I have to wait for here. What's wrong? Mother. Oh no. It's hopeless, hopeless. Get back, kids. Children, retreat! Children, retreat! Oh, never mind. The children failed to retreat. I warned him to retreat, did he not?
Allow me.
You're mine!
Treasure! Alright, let's go and loot these houses before they burn down. We gotta rescue the treasure. Let's put more. Let's get more! I'm greedy. I want it all. Pile them on.
There.
Allow me.
How about looting mid-combat? How do you like that? See, I would have put a treasure chest in there or something. But you have to make it accessible first. Is that like a spider with an elephant? A scorpion tail, kinda? I don't know. Freaky looking. Whoever made these monsters had a lot of fun with it.
There.
I'm in the water. we had yellow. Okay, I think we got blue again, so I think we're pushing.
You're mine!
I will not hold back.
Allow me.
We got this. Alright, let me guess. Red again? Yep, okay, now we gotta hide the thing again. Just finish it. Just finish it off. Alright, heading for the Temple District. If I guess right. Dream about all the statues. Choke a little bit. I'm just glad it's not getting super cold again tonight. It's gonna get cold, but not like... I don't have to drip all of my faucet again. Which would be nice. Well, it's only mostly the fridge one. So I keep meaning to go and I can install a T on that one outlet, and then I can drip it without having to unplug it from the fridge. That'd be really nice. But I just need some more equipment. Basically, I need a T and another pipe.
I will not hold back.
Up here. Wow, how is this being... Oh, okay, there's a pillar there still.
Gloves are on.
Allow me.
Hey, Fire, how's it going?
Allow me.
having a good trip so far? That's nice. We're having terrible weather over here. Ice and more ice. Maybe some snow. That is a... Oh, thanks for giving me a hand. Oh, come on, you guys like that, right? Sounds like it's pretending to be healthy. Oh, that's what we had to eat as well.
This will hurt.
I will not hold back.
Group up. Alright, dragon's over there. Go here. Come back here. All the way over. I went front, then went back. That's okay.
Allow me. Allow me.
I think we decided fighty, but personable.
I will not hold back.
Kind of like Susanoo, who just wants to fight for the fun of it. Doesn't hate anybody, but will fight anyone. How's that sound? You know, I was distracted by the fight, and I realized I was here. Hi. Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing today? You having any good fights? If not, I'm right here. Come on. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Hi, check. You wanna go, Pixels?
As I feared.
Ooh,
What
that's
is
a cookie.
it?
I like the cookie. Yeah, I like cookies.
The beast was there, and now it is no more. Yes?
Indeed. We saw it plain. But you didn't, did you?
What did you see,
I
pretty
saw
kitty?
nothing. Not the blasphemy that perished here, nor the other men turned beasts. And because of this, I now see all too well.
Oh, their ether's gone. Their ether's gone.
There is no ether. Where the creatures should be, I saw naught but emptiness.
So how is she fighting them?
Emptiness? But that would mean...
Recall the words of the Watcher. 'Twas a stagnancy of ether, a cessation of flow, leading to decay and absence, that led the ancients to conclude their star was dying.
She sees ether.
This is the same phenomenon. The instant these people are seized by the transformation, their ether begins to rot and crumble away like dried mud.
The white eyes kind of give it away.
Until, from their corporeal forms to their very souls, naught remains.
That white eyes are usually a sign of blindness.
But the beast spoke with its dying breath. Surely at least a sliver of the man it was endured.
Mayhap so. But even if the process was incomplete, it was little more than a faint residue.
Gods be good. You're saying they cannot be saved?
Not by any means known to me. Or by any means at all, like as not. For there is naught left to save.
More to fight then. Let's do it. Bask in the glory of combat.
They return not even to the ethereal sea.
It's dark, but I mean, what else are we supposed to do?
The beasts rage on, their hunger insatiable. Even deprived of their master, they perpetuate his legacy of hate. Once proud sons and daughters of Thavnir, all of them, and now I spill their blood.
Vitra, my friends, I am heartened to see you safe.
You put your secret at risk.
Those closest to me already know the truth.
Those
The
masks.
truth I must now share with one and all.
Those remind me of the stupid masks from the COVID that people were wearing. Like, oh yeah, I'm wearing a mask. It's just got a giant hole in it for some reason.
Vitra, calamity has come to Radzatan. Our fair nation is rent by screams of pain and despair. More than ever, we require a strong leader to shepherd us through the storm. Reveal your true self to our people, Vitra, and guide us to salvation.
What madness is this, I-One? Thou dost forget thyself. Were we to reveal our duplicity, it would do naught but foster confusion and chaos. Nay, I shall remain the Satrap's loyal ally, and do battle with the beasts. Easing hearts and leading the people to safety is thy task, and thine alone. I ask that you remain at Ahewan's side, and render unto him what aid you may.
If there's a fight to be had, we'll be there.
I know not what lies ahead, but without you, Rad-Zet-Han will not survive.
Take me with you. I am as at home fighting in the air as I am on land. Take me with you.
Were my words
pointy.
unclear? I require no assistance. Thy place is at Ahewan's side.
So I'm gonna go with my own teeth. Because I like getting up close and just ripping and tearing. Letting the blood
Festinia,
flow.
here. It's the last thing you ever wanted. A link pearl. We'd gain much from knowing your elevated perspective. And it'll keep you from getting lonely, which I know you loathe.
You heard the man. Seems I'm coming with you after all.
Then I pray thy grip is iron. Be it on thy head if thou dost chance to fall.
Tail's good, fluffy and delightful.
Fair enough. Now, shall we?
I fear it is as Vitra says. We will not survive this on our own. While I am loath to impose upon you again.
I like their boots though. Look at the dragon claws. You can do some damage with those.
I would insist if you did not. 'Tis the very reason we have come.
Then once more I find myself without words to thank you properly. Let us return to the capital and plan our next course of action.
There's plenty of fighting here too. Why don't we finish this? I mean, they're mostly in the sky at this point, but, you know, we can throw stuff at them until they come down. Oh well. Why am I inside that guy? That's a player. Our radiant host eliminated the immediate threat to the city, though it pains me to know those beasts were once my people. There's no telling when or where the next transformation might occur. We must remain vigilant and steel ourselves for whatever is yet to come. I'll go and grab the honey yellow, because that might come in handy. Is it time to brush again? Not quite. It's close. I mean, I could do like 2 minutes and go. That wouldn't be right, I don't think. Give me my friends, but I must return to Megaduda for the time being. There I can better manage this crisis and pass my troops as the situation demands. In that case, we shall carry out an investigation of our own here in the city. Mayhap the residents can tell us more about the first of the transformations and the conditions under which it occurred. If we can ascertain what exactly triggered those tragic events, it may give us some insight as to a possible solution. Nyan! Time's of the essence. Let's split into 3 groups so we may cover more ground. Alcei and I will see to Ox's path. Thancred and Yusol pray make for Dharma. I'll leave Artha to Graha and you, Michaelia. Any information you can gather on the first blasphemy or the manifestation of the final days here in the city would be most helpful. We have completed our respective inquiries. Let's reconvene in front of Megaduda, that we might share what we learned with Satrap. No, I don't think that was good enough. Shall I be off then? Arth is home to this high crucible of alchemia, where alchemists forge many of our warding scales. This is a good place to begin our investigation, don't you think? I spoke briefly with Nuhadin, the chief alchemist there, on our last visit. He should be happy to answer our queries. So we never attuned to this one. Temporarily disabled. Oh. I contemplate that. It's very colorful. I remember those red eyes. You were with those sirens who commissioned the scale smash, yes? I welcome you back to the High Crucible. What brings you here in these troubling times? Yarn. I don't know if that conveys the same thing. Yeah. Like that? I welcome you back to the High Crucible. What brings you here in these troubling times? We're assisting the satrap in investigating the crisis that plagues the city. Did you happen to catch sight of any of the creatures? I did. As I was going about my work, I was disturbed by crashing footsteps so powerful that the very ground shook. I rushed outside and could not believe what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Suddenly I heard panic screams coming from the direction of Balshan. Bizarre. The next instant, the monstrous beast poked its head out from amidst the stalls. A handful of the Radiant rushed to the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the fiend and his minions propelled themselves skyward. So blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. This knowledge may prove useful. Thank you for sharing your tale. Well, I do believe you now know where to inquire next. To the bazaar, then. Still got the apocalypse weather. Alright, let's pause in our search. And let's go, go brush. I gotta brush my tail. I'll be right back, okay? I'll do 2.5 minutes. That should be about right. And... I'm back. Back and ready for action. I joined in the middle of the fight, but now I'm kind of just talking to people. Over my eye, too. Okay. So this is that Narian weave. I must say it bears resemblance to the traditional fabrics of Corvos. Small wonder given this just across the water. Not that I'm much of an expert in Corvosi culture, of course. I've not had the occasion to visit my ancestral home since coming to Charlian. And like as not, I'll never reside there again. That said, in recent days, I've felt more acutely aware of my heritage and grateful for it. It's thanks to my forebears that I inherited the royal eye, and with it the wisdom of ancient Alec. And so, well, I simply hope that my countrymen are safe. And one day, when this calamity is but a memory, I'd like to see Corvus again, if only once. What are you talking about? It's always time to fight. It's never a bad time to fight. Forgive me, but my shop's closed until further notice. Needless to say, we have more pressing concern these days. We've not come in search of wares, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the bazaar. Did you perchance witness anything? Afraid not, my friend. I was here the whole time, so I only saw its little minions. Made a mess of the place, they did. While that was all going on, the great big one tore through the west side of the bazaar. You'd have better luck asking there. West? Fish bait! Something the matter, traveler? If you're lost, perhaps I could be of assistance. Your offer is most appreciated. We're not lost, but we are in need of information. Much do we think about the gargantuan beasts that rampage through the bazaar? I saw it all, though I wish I had not. I was going about my work when all of a sudden a piercing scream cut through the air. I turned around and there was this fiend, its massive body bursting through the inchwave with the force of a tidal wave. And then it was gone as quickly as it came. I guess. Sisters have mercy. What's happening to the world? What am I to do? Is there nowhere safe? Settle down, friend. The danger is past, at least for now. It's not too much painful to remember. Could you tell us what you saw? First I heard the screams, then a horde of ravening beasts came charging toward us. One of them was huge, bigger than a Merid, throwing people around like rag dolls, and it was eating them. I hid under the counter, saw others do the same. The shrieking and wailing kept getting louder, more voices in the throng. Beasts turned victims, I couldn't tell. I knew not what was happening, I still don't. That's enough, my good man. You were brave to share with us your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. My crucible too has survived, mostly unscathed. Pray stay close to your friends and loved ones, and rest your body and mind while you're able. I suspect that it's about the most we can expect the people here to tell us. I think it's best we find a place outside the bazaar where we might rest and review our findings. Perhaps so, perhaps so. Judging by their accounts, the transformation had already occurred by the time the beast reached the bazaar. It tore through the west side of the bazaar and headed towards the XIV plaza. In other words, Vasti may have first appeared in this vicinity. That being the case, people in the Mayhain can surely tell us more. This way? Alright, go get some rest, Jack. We can fight again another day. Even after repairing all that damage, it'll take a while for business to pick up again. Always. Means blasphemy? That's what the Radiant have been calling it anyway. I saw it too. We all did. I was standing here at the counter as Mary poured me a drink when suddenly there came this dreadful sound like a pained, angry groan. It was unlike anything I'd ever heard. I turned around in shock, and from an ominous cloud of black mist rose a creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. As what happened next, to recall it sends shivers up my spine. By some stroke of fortune, I was able to step outside before the beast got his claws on me. But the sight that greeted me offered no solace. The blue sky above turned red as blood. Mary, myself, and other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the radiant host came to our aid. Wait, did I hear correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn? I'm certain of it. The windows here offer a clear view of the sky, and I saw nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage. That is very nice. Excellent work, Pixels. That'll do some serious damage. Going after that enormous beast, are you? I saw it. Clearly the very instant that poor bastard transformed. Damn the gods for putting me there. I started over there by the window. A few men, birches probably, talking and drinking. Conversation must have taken a turn for the worse. Next thing I know, their leader, I suppose he was, bears his head in his hands and the black mist was swirling about him. His whole body bursts apart, and there stands a hideous, slavering beast, massive and foul, all gaping maws and bulging eyes. We'll get you there. Don't worry, Fox has plans to work on fletching next, and get as far as she can and make some arrows. So any supplies you can funnel towards that effort would help. Spring starts shrieking too. Spring starts shrieking, and then the black mist comes again, until the change takes them too. Stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmares indeed. Instantly, do you perchance know who those merchants were? Actually, I may be able to just make bows. Yep, coal and iron. Big helps, and then we'll start smithing, or handling them. Let's see here. I think it's doable. It'll be a couple days. She's busy with other things. Nightmarish indeed. Instantly, do you perchance know who those merchants were? No, I'm a decorator by trade. Not much cost to me with their sort. So, Millie, the barmaid, chat with them, though. She might know something. I'm just saying it'll be a couple days before Fox gets back to RuneScape. Probably. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Baron's Mayhem. What can we get you? We've not come for libations, but rather for information. You're Leo, yes? We're investigating the so-called blasphemy on the Satra's behalf. We hear is one of your customers, a merchant that first underwent the transformation. What can you tell us about him? He's something regular here, especially of late. Halsal was his name. He brings his own consortium, dealing primarily in the exports of Thavnarian specialties. $4.25. What? Oh. Very nice. You're getting there. It's through him we met Matcha. Yes, name rings a bell. Did you meet both of them? Did you meet them both on your first trip to Thavnar? If I recall correctly, Khalzal ran a trading operation in Yedlamad, and it was there you made Matcha's acquaintance. Yes, that's the same Khalzal, no doubt. Rather successful man, from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen on hard times of late. Those ghastly towers bombing ever cannot have been good for business. Even now, with the towers gone, the collapse of the Empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The market for luxury is surely not what it once was. Trying times for the head of a trading consortium, indeed. Kalsal was a compassionate man. Even as his own business has suffered, he did what he could to provide for the artisans, fishermen, and many others who count on him to sell their wares. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting, as far as I could hear. Yet, as they discussed matters further, Kalsal's tone grew grave and grim. It was then that... Forgive me, I would not have you recall the memory if it brings you pain. If I could, I would ask just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Kalsal in particular? Please, anything at all. Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. Kalsal lived for his work. He had no family that I know of. His employees and associates knew him best, but they too are lost to us. So perhaps his neighbors knew something that I do not. I can direct you to them, if you believe it would help. What do you say? So I'm still running 2 levels ahead. Kalsal made his home in Kama, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Kalsal lived there since childhood and is known throughout the neighborhood. It's promising. Kama, the name's new to me. How do we get there? I'll write down some directions. I cannot promise you that you'll find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it is a start. Come, let's see where this lead takes us. Back out we go. Let's see, after leaving the main, we're retrace our steps and head back toward the XIV Plaza. That orange circle almost looks like a thing that's gonna blow you up if you step into it. Here we ascend the stairs. Up the stairs. This may be used, in which case we take the path leading southeast. I keep expecting him to say more, but it's just directions. People in this way should have it calm before long. Oh, it's down from the streets is quite the adventure, is it not? I can only hope we can explore routes at hand on our leisure once the crisis is past. We've arrived at last. Let's begin questing residents without delay. There is someone here who can tell us more about Kalsal. Given recent events, I imagine that many are taking shelter indoors. Let's start knocking on doors. Or just barging into houses. Maddie! Kalsal always say, yes, I've noticed since he was a boy. If there's ever a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return, he spent his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out willing customers. He could say it came to him as easily as breathing. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise really, but with how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn till dusk the other day, no doubt racking his brain for a way to turn his fortunes around. Then at night, I heard the door open and I looked out to see Kalsal sitting on a bench, his head hanging low. A man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. I see, the situation must have been quite dire indeed. You notice anything else out of the ordinary? Nothing to speak of, other than the troubles with this consortium. He's the same old Calzal, cordial and honest like always. But these questions you're asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in that terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I've heard little about these bizarre goings-on. Rest assured, the city is safe for now, but the situation may change without warning. I urge you to stay close to your daughter and be prepared to take refuge should the satrap order it. We touch. No, could you come back another time? I just woke up and I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chat. That's one way to avoid panic, I suppose. Ordinary intrusion. You may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Thavnir. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. Before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Did you know anything about a merchant named Calzal? So, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Calzal, I knew him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as though he'd managed to turn things around. Thanks to a generous order from Ruvita Fibers, while he was practically dancing in the streets. I haven't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. Gina Baha might be able to tell you more, though. As I recall, he's the one who brokered the arrangement. Gina Baha at Ruvita Fibers. That sounds promising. I thought we were just going to get a runaround. Can you just punch our way to the truth? We can claw it out of people. Murder, murder, murder on my mind, mind. I got murder on the mind, murder on the mind. Oh, I'm back. What's up, guys? I found I was taking these stairs to Dharma. It is quite the sight, the red sky above. During the final days of yore, the heavens burned and stars fell. Creation magic ran amok. That was my assumption when I saw Amrad. Perhaps the ancients believed the same, that the terror of a single powerful individual was the cause of their calamity. And yet those self-same horrors now manifest themselves before our eyes. What could it be that sets the heavens aflame and turns ordinary men into beasts? Hug bomb! I'm still missing quite a few things. They're farming silkworms. This must be Ruvita Fibers, where we should find Jinaba. Ah. Just go and drop right in. And hurry, I say, there's no time to waste. Pardon me, but you are in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions we'd like to. I'm sorry, but I simply don't have time to chat. You haven't noticed we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all of our wares and equipment to safety before those cursed beasts return. In that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we could speak when the job is done. Very well. You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others where to put what to put where. You can carry our fabrics. Go through that door and speak with Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. Remember, these textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care. Oh, it's supposed to be a winter one. Is this cold casual? employees only. Out, out. Was that you come to help? Oh, praise be to Mintaruva. Kind stranger, I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you passed the 3 storehouses, yes? I'd like to carry that small crate to Naberfall by the storehouse near the hatchery. The crate of clothing for Manuha. That master crate there goes to Zamir by the middle storehouse. Watch your back with that one. Those are all the crates we have ready. Once they've been delivered, consider your work here complete. Can warm me up? If that is it, then you come to the right place. Thank you for your aid. If you have any crates of the finished products, such as carpets, clothing, and the like, placing them here to our primary storehouse. Faithful clothing, is it? I can take that off your hands. Many thanks for delivery. This is gonna slow me down a lot. Or not. So you're quite the brawny one, aren't you? Good thing that. You never know when you'll need to defend yourself in these unpredictable times. Quite full of fabrics, is it? Exactly what I was hoping to receive. Here, let me put that away for you. You've cleared all the crates in the storehouses, you say? And so quickly, too. Oh, I've never seen anyone so strong. I and my associates will see to the rest, so please return to Chinabaha and assure him that our work is proceeding apace. Tell the truth, we're grateful for this distraction. Too many terrible happenings of late, but generous souls like you like yourself give me hope that we may emerge from this trial even stronger. I pray we meet again in more peaceful times. As I asked, have you? Come unsatisfied with work, so am I. You've done us a great favor, traveler. I too have delivered the instruments and apparatus entrusted to me. You both have my thanks. With our wares safely stored away, we'll not lose any more to those fiends. Take it your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed. We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers had already left for the day. Those of us still here saw it all. We looked at the burning skies in confusion, and then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the door, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, screaming such agony, such terror, and the next instant, he too sprouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then he too transformed. Is it the panic causing it? I'm sorry, there was something you wanted to ask. Indeed, you knew the merchant Kazal, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Kazal? I know him well. We'd arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, and he hadn't received a better offer and had to turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. None of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission, and we'd have been fools to refuse. I felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand we simply had no choice. He tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair were plain as day. He said he'd discuss it with his associates, but I could tell he'd all but given up hope. Dejection and despair. You remember we saw in Fanaspati, yes? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning into beasts one after the next. You've seen the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those that witnessed it, all undergoing this change. I suspect that everything began with Kazal. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could that be it? That such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation? Much remains unclear, but I believe you're drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. I'm ready for it to warm up. Like, when is it gonna get warm again? Look at the weather. I'm just curious. Not next week. If they got more snow this weekend and more snow the week after, the snow just keeps coming. Like, I thought it was supposed to warm up. Is it gonna warm up in February at some point? Let's look. Monthly. Can I go to monthly? Okay, looks like at the end of February it's gonna be very rarely below freezing. So that'd be good. That'd be very good. I just gotta make it there. Beyond the depths of despair. We were reconvened with the others in front of Negadudo, were we not? That should be just outside. With any luck, they will have already returned from their own investigations. Oh wow, I finished the last of my eggnog like a month ago. Or like 3 weeks ago, I don't know. My friend, we must take a leave. I pray that your establishment is spared any further tragedy. Remember, your lives are far more precious than your wares. If you're ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Indeed. I thank you for your concern and pray you two take care as well. You stockpiled? Why? I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't like... I guess I should have tried it with some cinnamon. I didn't have any cinnamon to put in it. I ended up mixing it with soy milk to make it a little bit less thick.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
She gets into everything, Zarek.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
I'm eat him in.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
Yep, he became depressed.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen. But there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me.
Oh, what you got?
We have it on good authority that Karl Zahl's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast. Even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Don't give in to despair, though.
Look! It's the satrap!
The satrap!
Thank the heavens.
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe. While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palaka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share...
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
Maybe give the grave news privately.
You are?
I'm Matya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
What happened to your shirt?
Ah, I remember you from our first visit.
Maybe he wasn't wearing a shirt before.
Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Palaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy! Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb! What if we are too late, huh? They catch him, stick their fangs into him? The fangs! Oh, the screams!
Get away from her, now!
And it begins again.
Damn it! We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
I mean, everywhere's safe but right here. So, should we just kill them as fast as possible?
Run! As fast as you can!
Not the kid. Don't let him eat him.
Our people, you must save them.
Hit it. Hit it. I was too late.
My son.
Enough. You must run. For their sake and your own.
Can you calm it once the smoke comes out?
Yes. You will survive. You must.
There, yeah, good. Good kitty. Bring him back down. Talk him down from despair. Why are there still people here?
Be strong, my friends! Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations! Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground. Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Alphino! Alice! Leave the city to us, and make for Palaka's stand at once! Matsya, show my friends to the village! I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest!
Right! Go with them, will you? We will save these people. As many as we can.
There's only so many of us to go around, though. If this is being repeated all over the world, there's only so much we can do. We must save Palaka stand, whatever it takes. That's it. Pain's put you in harm's way, but I would ask your aid as well. Of course, Palaka stand is not far, just down the hill. As told His Excellency before, path is blocked by terrible creatures. I have no choice but to turn back. In case that this is what we shall do. Akira asks you to take the lead and dispatch any beast you encounter. Alice and I will keep Matsuya hidden amongst the trees and follow when the path is clear. There's no telling what dangers await us. Keep your eyes peeled. Alright, here we go. Robot ghosts. No idea, Zeller. No idea. It's probably been 4 years or so. Something about people being stupid and not letting, not listening to people. They know what's going on. A spreading plague of, deadly proportions. As much as I want to do that, let's just press on. They always beat me here. They always beat me here. It cannot be. That's probably around the time this came out. You must heal those we can and quickly. I see no beast, but stay on your guard. Touch this first. Guess we get separated. I can come back. Human bodies already begin to stiffen. Massive wounds just villager was gored by a terrible beast. Villager has no pulse, nor does he appear to be breathing. Okay, this one's probably okay. The villager's injuries do not appear to be life-threatening. He does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow, and his vacant eyes to those of a man who is also able to live. Even if the nightmare goes on, no, leave me to sleep. Call out, but the man does not respond. I was down there. Here, perhaps? Or under the building? Under the building? Behind the building? I don't know. Have you come to help us? Too late, too late. My family, my friends, stop. Are these the only villagers who survived? I can only hope others managed to flee, but the rest have been turned to beasts by the 12. Let's do what we can to see the damage spreads no further. No matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate. Wait. I just want to type Endwalker in. It came out in December 2021. I thought I had quit Final Fantasy by then, though. Who knows? I can tend to the rest. Hey, look after Matsuya. No doubt what we have seen here weighs even heavier on his heart than ours. Dare I try wasabi roulette? Okay, Kayla. This is Eurofet. The elder here. He is hurt, but praise be to his sisters, he still lives. Your master here has told me everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. Random Fox. Hornet base. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid. We did our best to carry on as we've always done. Today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. Alright, let's do wasabi roulette, okay? We're fearless. Wasabi roulette. Okay, I only got 4 this time. We're running out of wasabi things. Alright, let's give it a try. No wasabi. 0 wasabi. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. It fits the theme, doesn't it? There were no words to describe what followed. Men and women I've known since they were babes struck down by the creatures, only to rise again and join the murderous horde. In the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. What's that? Do you guys remember Karasov and Bevan? The young couple who always brought your freshest catches? How could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way. But Karasov and Bevan brought my fish and sung his praises. They turned my fortunes around. Alas, I fear they were in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child, still but a tiny babe. To live these fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task, surely. I beg of you, go to their aid. I want to help them, yet I'm but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Well, thank you. Agama Temple lies to the west of here. Let's hurry. Let's go brush before we go save the couple. We'll go get a quick brush in. We'll get a quick brush in, and we'll go, should be our last brush tonight. I gotta go make sure I took my meds. I've been very forgetful of late. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. As expected, I forgot to take them. It's okay. I took them now. Also, I also grabbed a lifesaver while I was down there. Alright, let's go. I'm a little bit worried about Max here, though. I don't feel like you should be out here. Who's out here with a deck of cards this weather? The apocalypse out here, these people out here playing Magic the Gathering? The temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saint Agama, but has sadly fallen into disrepair in recent years. My friends made it this far, no doubt they're hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. No, please, stay back. Yeah! That was Karasef. No, no, oh no, this is not good. Wait here. Yes, I understand. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry. Main lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. I'm sorry, Carrie. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No, it cannot be. Is someone? Anyone? I'm so heavy in my legs. I cannot feel my legs. My wife fled with our daughter. I need to find them. I need to be with them. I need... Karasef, no! Karasef, you must stay strong! More time. I thought I had... I don't want to die. Calming presence. Thank you. Please, find them. Evan still lives, and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Pakistan. There's nowhere else you could have gone, I think. Forgive me, Karasef. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return and lay you to rest. I keep thinking that's like a turtle or something. It's a big flower. It kind of looks turtly from a distance. No tracks, no sign. Random fox. With hydrangea fox. There's a thing. Look at cobras. See somebody flying off over there. Bev and her daughter came through this area recently. Sooner evidence to their passage. They must have gone the other way. What was the other way? Did you see any sign of them? I found nothing. Best beasts have chased them further from the village. Oh gods above, I beseech you, pray deliver Mevin and her little one to safety. Meanwhile, in the skies above Thavnair. No, I mentioned that.
No more enemies to trouble us here. It's me. How fare you below? Understood. I will inform Vritra. Chaos and panic sweep Raz-at-Han, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your Radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
so it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflict this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
So be fearless.
will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion?
Exactly.
Raz-at-Han is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man. These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear. no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result.
I mean, isn't death the inevitable result no matter
It was
what?
our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the Dragonsong War would still rage on.
Exactly. As long as you have
I would
hope.
still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahuan's greater goals. Yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Radz-at-Han hangs in the balance. We have company.
I am ready.
The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing!
No matter, don't have fear. Be brave. Be strong. If Evan fled deeper into the jungle, she and her child are in grave danger. But whatever we to do, God's have mercy. You must try to stay calm, Master. But how can I at a time like this? They could be dead. So if I allow myself to be overcome by this fear, I too might become a beast? I'm not sure I understand, but I will do my best. I've seen to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? There's something cut in my tooth and it's distracting me a little bit. If it looks like my mouth is moving but I'm not talking, I'm trying to get it out. I see. In that case, let's help you find the mother and child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence. Alice and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Matt just speak with Elder Iruvet? Pray explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you're able. We will save Mevin and her child. We can do that much for Karasaf. I'm heartened to see you both safe, but what of the family? We found Karasaf, but he... Say no more, I understand. We lost another of our dear friends. Karasaf may be gone, but there's still hope for Mevin and her child. Please find them, I beg of you. And if you're in search and come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, pray tell them what has happened. I'll do my best to keep this villager safe and their spirits high. Come, let's rejoin your friends at once. Wow, look at all these bonuses. I'm pleased to report that the vicinity appears to be beast-free, no doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. And with that, let's resume our search for your friend and her child. Where should we begin, Macho? We follow Cybro to south, who arrive at Perusa, a temple. It's a sacred place where people go to commune with the divinities. It's possible that Memphis sought shelter there, and perhaps other villagers as well. It is settled. Master, stay close to me, alright? You two take the lead. Keep an eye out for beasts and anyone in need of help. Very well, we'll make for Perusa. Pure USA, as quickly as we're able. With me. I'm kidding, I like Perusa better. That's very close. Is that like right here? Right there. Northwest, so we missed that one. Let's go grab it real quick. I'm gonna go grab that before I forget. You're too far away. That's the last one, though. Is it in the village? I think it's past the village. West. Welcome back, Mopar. Northwest. Go northwest. Right there in the middle of the river. Found a sapphire? Very nice. Thank you, Mopar. This is the hydrangea box. Well, I will say sapphires tend to be very useful, but not very valuable. At least in my experience. Yeah, I almost ended up getting something like this for FanFest. There's an outfit that was close to this. Different colors, so. I ended up not getting it. That's cool. Yeah, you're still a few months early. Calm down. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. I thought I was done for. Oh, that bitch is a friend of mine too, but I'm not seeing her. Supposed to be out there somewhere, trying to avoid the beast. With her own child. God, it's worn out for me. I can make my own way back to the village on my own. I think that's all the ether. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. Bruce lies just about but something terrible has happened. Beasts have come and many have already been killed. After and Alice have gone to where they camp. There's so many. More than I can count. You must be ready. I got this. The more the merrier, as they say. helping, I'm helping! Oh wait, no. I was too late. Oh, I think I went to the wrong one. Their names are so weird. Sugarpaxi. I won't die here, not like this. You won't. You have to believe. Run, friend. Be free. Hurry on, keep my buff. Oh, we got one down. Sorry, that one might be down. To safety. There you are, halfway the others. I see you tuned to all the beasts in sight. In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple. And we saved a bunch of them. Are they here? I don't see any children.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass.
No babies, anyway.
Has anyone seen Mevan? Where could she be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
So we started with sin eaters, now we got blasphemies.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
So good demons,
what will become
evil
of
demons.
us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
Uh-oh. She gonna transform? No? Okay.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
My friends, this is a place of worship. Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember.
There you go.
Remember
Religion.
the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Good advice. love
Know
rice.
this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested. Always and ever.
Yeah, that's good. Cheer everyone up.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end.
Yeah, but the longer we fight off death, the better.
You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
Ow! Why hit me with a nut?
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is.
Ranifax. Roninfax? Yep.
Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends.
We do what we can.
You were searching for Mevon, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
Is that AL? Or is that just a coincidence? And almost like an A on his chest.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
That's good. Maybe he'll be okay.
They're lovely and inspiring to
The
hear.
color of the ribbon.
Though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
Also, they're both AL, so I don't know if that would make a difference.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
Exactly. Appreciate the good you have.
I won't argue with that.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
Is that as loud for you guys as it is for me? I feel like I got a deity spoke in my ear and it hammered my brain.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn. Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
I didn't see, but let's go after it. Over there, my view is blocked by the trees, but I'm sure I saw someone being chased by a beast. Okay, I'll go master and search along the river. Alvin will circle around from the south. Tiger's over there. Oh, there they are.
That's her. No, I'm sure of it. Mervan!
Don't, please!
Can I stay there watching?
No! God have mercy!
Swim! I've got minutes to save them. Where's the baby? Memphis' lifeless body floats before you, battered and broken. Her death no doubt came swiftly. Her daughter, however, is nowhere to be seen. Why did it sink like a rock? Still swaddled, too. Take the baby into your arms. She cannot tell, but she was certainly not survive unless you carried her to the surface at once. I don't even have the baby in my inventory. Did you find Bevin and the child? Damn it all. You have the child? Let me see her. Heal!
She's so cold, Elfino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet... she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back. Not now!
Matsia, take the child.
It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Mattia, can you take her back to the village?
But the child, all by myself.
You can't be serious!
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matsia. Her life is in your hands.
You can do it, friend. Be brave.
Right. I can do it.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matsia. Go! Quickly!
If I keep them busy, I mean we're gonna kill them all. Do you actually fight them?
Steady. You know the way. No. No. Not you too.
I didn't know babies could be overcome with despair. Sing a lullaby.
Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark.
No, not him too.
No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Ah! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged. Every agony.
Estinian! And Fritra!
The divinity?
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Well. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
That's convenient. You'd think most babies would be terrified of a giant dragon.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Told you we killed them all. Hi, Jack. Welcome back.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia.
I have a feeling he'll be fine.
Really? How can you be so sure?
I mean, for a child, children don't know any better.
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit below freezing tonight here.
Estinian.
It's actually a little bit
It
below
was
freezing
you
right now.
who came to Matia's aid.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the
That
one
thunder
who saw the boy
is
was in
creepy
need.
looking.
The two are headed back to the village.
Like, it
where
just
the
seems
worm will
odd.
honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
It's like a flash of darkness rather than a flash of light.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband, at least. Will you help me?
Of course. It doesn't happen very often, but it keeps happening in cutscenes, and I see it, and it's just like really creepy for a second. Or maybe I'm just imagining it. Maybe it's just regular lightning, but it's really weird. We've done what we can, just for the villagers of Palakistan to perform the funeral rites. If nothing else, Mevin and Karasef died as they lived, as themselves and not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. To think the day would come when even that smallest of solaces would be this comforting. A few quesadilla? You're ready then? In that case, let's head to Palakistan. No doubt Vitra is waiting us. Well, I don't want to spoil anything, I mean, unless you want me to. We're fighting. Fighting the good fight. But people are giving in to despair, which is unfortunate. You can't give up hope. Ever. We're coming up with the end here, I believe. Rest easy, for all is well here. Young Matsuya returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl hath already begun to regain her strength. Less joyously received was word of the mother and the father's fate, as well as that of their transformed neighbors. How many children of Thabner must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. Every death another void that can never be filled. We who survive them must carry the weight of their memory as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Karasaf and Mevin's babe is a child of Thabner as well. I thank you for returning her to us safe. O most great and merciful worm, I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say that were it not for you, brave Matsuya and the child would have been lost to us forever. One second, got distracted. Thought so. They say brave Matsuya and the child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard the rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with Satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in part, but not in whole. Oh, we got his eye back. I am Fritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap, with Ahawan as my loyal servant. Are my ears to be believed? You were the true satrap all along? Hana, what are you doing here? I heard from the Radiant that you've gone to help the people of Palakistan in their time of need. And so I and several of my colleagues from the Great Work came to offer our services. The alchemists have already brewed up some potions for Mevin's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are the far greater enigma. If you were the true satrap all along, could it be that young Varshan was created to serve as your emissary? Thou didst suspect the boy was but a simulacrum? A rumor has circulated for many years around the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Varshan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people, and decided not to press the issue. I now assumed one of Awan's associates was manipulating it from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It's an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Fritra. May allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given us unto us your scales, I do not know where we would be. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. 'Twas thou and thy fellow alchemist that fashioned the means to unmake the towers. You were the saviors not only of Farad's Khan, but the star. Far too kind are you, Master Fritra. But the star yet wants for salvation. Once more will my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in their darkest hour. Seeing this place is in good hands. I'll return to see how Rad's at hand fares. What will you do, Scions? I think I'm gonna go to bed. I worry for the survivors we met at Perusa. Should I pay them a visit before making our way back? In that case, may I ask a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. Perhaps we should stop here. It is about that time we normally stop. I think we're a couple minutes early. But, yes, when I have time, I will post a little, teaser for my cosplay. So anyway, that's it for us today. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully the weather stays warmish for a bit. Yeah, we'll do more chess puzzles and Final Fantasy 14 tomorrow. And see if we can't help the people a bit more. So good night, everyone. Sleep well and have wonderful dreams. Hope to see you guys back here tomorrow, okay? Good night, everyone. Fox out. Night-night. On the run. What are you doing? Oh, night-night. I will figure out what Zelda's up to. Fox out.